And now for something completely different. We all have music in our lives for different things and different occasions, different moods, different things that we're doing. And in my case, I'm going to try to save you from some of my weirder choices and just give you a top 10 list of some of my favorites that I recommend at the moment. And you can bet your sweet Bibby, my entire list, in fact, all of my list, you can bet your sweet Bibby it gets weird. What is among the many, for many people, the way of distracting ourselves, of helping ourselves out when we're in a bit of a mood, when we're not feeling well, when things are kind of piling up around our ears? Well, for many people, a great distraction or something that helps us get through is music. So, well, I'm going to save you from the complete weirdery and terror that is me sharing my entire playlist with you. Case in point, seriously, I actually expected the quarantine playlist to be a lot bigger by now, but I can guarantee the complete list of genres, the complete list of songs and whatnot, from Build Me Up Buttercup all the way to Korn, Freak on a Leash, and that's just 2 examples. It gets weirder, would probably scare the heebie-jeebies out of you. But here are 10 songs that have really, really been helpful over the years, or something that has caught my attention because, well, it might be great to dance to, or it just hits at the right time. It gets your attention. Alright, so without further ado, and these were kind of chosen at random because there was just so much, and I did actually have to write them down because I didn't memorize anything. I tend to do my videos right off the bat, really without a script, except for here's an idea I had, and I'm going to try to run with it, and by the way, here's some photos, here's some screenshots, or something like that. So the first song and the second are by Blue October. And the first one is basically I Hope You're Happy. It's got a lovely 80s-esque beat, and basically the charitable message and the loving message of I want you to be happy. I don't care if you're mine, I don't care if you're not mine. I just want your happiness, as well as, I think, coming to terms and giving yourself the same permission, I suppose, to be happy. The second, of course, being Oh My, which is a more recent song from Blue October, and it's just got a lovely, catchy beat to it. Very, very catchy chorus. The third being Requiem for a Dying Song by Flogging Molly. Unfortunately, the very political message, the feeling of feeling beaten down, and the pain and the sorrow, it's not a message that's going to go away anytime soon. It's not going to become a dead message. Oh, we don't need this anymore anytime soon. But it does have some beauty in that you're not going alone and you're not singing the song of pain alone. The fourth song is called Get Better by Frank Turner. Very catchy, very big. And of course, just the basics of we can get better. And I'm seeing that right at this very moment. Things getting better, me getting better, things not being insane or as insane. More joy coming, and just being able to look back and kind of flip people off in the rear, flip off the bad things in the rear view mirror, or people, depending on the people. there are sometimes some toxic individuals that it feels good to flick off in the rearview mirror. Also, we're not dead yet, and we can definitely get better. Woohoo! The fifth song, of course, is the song of Sound of Silence by the two and only Simon and Garfunkel, but also the cover by Disturbed, which is absolutely gorgeous, very big and very, very beautiful. 7 is, of course, Monster by Skillet. I have seen Skillet in concert. They're, among many things, very good, very, very strong, very, very sturdy, and they have quite the variation in instruments, including electric violins, which can sound really cool. It's another reason I love metal. It's actually far more varied than people think. Don't at me. Full-on metalheads who will tell me that that's not really metal. And yes, but if you do at me, can you send me some songs for me to check out? Because the more the merrier. For the Fraggle Rock theme, it's childhood. It's nostalgia, and it's fun to dance to, stomp to, and clap along with. Depending on whether or not your hands are full during a workout, sometimes you might have to ever so gently, because you might not be able to clap. The 9th song is Pickin Up the Pieces by Fitz and the Tantrums, and it's got that 70s era AM radio style beat, and I don't remember the 70s because I wasn't there, but I do have knowledge of AM radio, and it does remind me of time spent with mom and grandma, baking, cooking, just sitting back and relaxing, and so it's nostalgia, and it's got that very unique squeaky beat that I've heard really only in 70s era songs. Can't quite put my finger on what it is. It's not actually horrible as you would assume the words squeaky beat might be. And 10 is Toast. Last but not least, 10 is Toast by Smith and Thell, and they are a Swedish duo that also gave us Forgive Me Friend, and it's got a lovely, lovely beat and a lovely message of, well, you say goodbye to the darker stuff, and you say a toast, and you say your I love yous, and so, but at the same time, maybe be a little perplexed when people want to remind you of the darker days, because sometimes people will do that. Anyway, so there's just 10 that I'll be recommending because I wanted to try to do something completely different. There's all this stuff on this channel because it is epilepsy centric of, well, epilepsy. But I also, we live, we survive, we talk, and we, as human beings, we eat, we drink, we listen to music, we exercise, all those things. So why not pass along some of our favorite songs? And I've already done that many times with books, and I'll keep doing that. So maybe try a new thing of passing along favorite songs, and let's try something new. Anyway, you're loved, have a good night, and be awesome. Or, as one of my favorite commenters tends to do, let's see if I can get this right. No thumb. Love you.